Hi, welcome back. Or if you're just joining, my name is Maya, and welcome to my channel, Cranley Place, where I'm focused on Hermes scarf style, knot tutorials, and more. Before we get started, let me give a shout out to all the new channel members and special welcome to the new knot connoisseurs and elegant insiders. If you haven't already, be sure to check out the membership options. You obviously don't need one to still enjoy my channel content, such as my scarf reviews and style tips, but there are progressive perks available at each level and some videos that are reserved exclusively for elegant insiders and up, such as my knot tutorials. Check it out! In this video, I'll share some scarves from the Spring-Summer 2024 collection that I've seen, then talk about the designs and what we know about them so far. Let's get started. Here is a 70-centimeter silk twill of a highly collected design of the same name by Edouard Beribault, issued in the Fall-Winter 2018 season. It's based on Shakespearean play A Midsummer Night's Dream. I haven't quite figured out why they've called this decoupage, since it looks exactly like the original design, but just smaller. But I also haven't seen this yet in person, so if you have and know why, let us know in the comments. Anyways, this one I've seen so far in at least 3 colorways, and they do have contrast hems. This next 90-centimeter silk twill is by a relative newcomer to the house, Uruguayan artist Antonio Carrao. He was one of the 11 finalists in Hermes's Le Grand Prix du Carré Hermès International Design Competition with Design Boom in 2019. That contest drew nearly 5,500 candidates from 123 countries and yielded newcomers, including the likes of Kohei Kayomori, Tarawat Tan-Ka-Prasith, try saying that 5 times fast, and Jacqueline Colley, amongst others. This design draws on the artist's childhood memories of Uruguay and native decorative motifs to create this colorful and floral saddles, which is reminiscent of gaucho saddles of the 19th and 20th centuries. In keeping with his signature style, the artist created the image from small pieces of paper which were torn and then meticulously assembled into an original cutting using a collage technique that gives the scarf a clean, graphic feel. So far, I've seen this in at least 3 colorways, with a contrast border, but no contrast hem. This next one is a 90-centimeter silk twill by another relative newcomer called Jeff McFetridge. You may recall him from the 70-centimeter scarf Homage à Gene Kelly from the Fall-Winter 2022 collection that is actually still available on some Hermes websites. At any rate, this design, whose title translates to Free Figures, features a skate park, showing a moment's rest for the high-flying skaters before they show us what they're really made of. Ollies, grabs, and other tricks that all bring this composition to life from the air. This is very much in the artist's style, a graphic puzzle of colorful flat tones revealing their curvaceous depth in the first ray of sunlight. This one is available in at least 3 colorways so far, but no contrast hems. This 90-centimeter silk twill is called Le Cavalier à la Trompette by Jan Beitlich. It's inspired both by a medieval codex, a manuscript of lyrical poetry about love and battles, as well as Polish posters from the 1960s, which have become famous worldwide. Created with large, almost childlike brush strokes, it is a silhouette of a 21st century night poet illuminating the scarf. So far, this one is available in at least 2 colorways. Only contrast borders on this one, and I'm definitely interested to see what else comes available. Here is a 90 centimeter double-faced silk twill by none other than Pierre Marie. In it, he pays tribute to the Flambeau des Waldes, a 19th century Viennese folk tale in which a fairy gave the gift of a magical torch with the power to transform reality. Marie has reproduced several of its passages in the design's 6 delicate medallions created from a masterful weave of ribbons and foliage. Now, this one I've seen in at least 4 colorways so far, and they all have both contrast borders and hems. Here is a design by Laurence Bortholomew, also known as Tootsie, now here in a giant triangle cashmere format. It focuses on the prolonged annual courtship ritual of pink flamingos that the artist immortalized in her 2015 design Flamingo Party. With the wings spread, the 2 birds are united in a fierce head-to-head encounter surrounded by palms, orange trees, and tropical flowers. This iteration gives the design a fine, delicate line treatment reminiscent of pastel colors. I've seen this one in at least 4 colorways so far, and they do have contrast hems. If you haven't seen my tutorial on how to tie giant triangles, I'll put a link in the corner here. So there you have it, some of the spring-summer 2024 scarves starting to appear on the Hermès websites. Please like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think in the comments. In future episodes, I'll share other scarf reviews, tutorials, and more, so be sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified of new videos. Thanks again for joining me today. Until next time.